Hey, Miss Johnson.
Hello.
You can have a seat right here. Miss Johnson, I just want to first say I'm sorry for your loss. But Mr. Johnson, today we're here to make final arrangements and conduct a celebration of life and get that in order for Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
And we just want to make things a little bit easier for you during this time.
Okay.
First, I just want to clarify some things before we get started. His date of death was yesterday, the 17th of May. Okay. And the city was Madison, Georgia.
Yes.
Okay. And then I have it, the city, I know it's going to be great.
The hospital, yes. It's a great hospital.
Now, as far as for Mr. Johnson, what was his date of birth?
His date of birth is May
Yeah.
9,
9th,
59.
1959. And what I'm doing right now is I'm going to start getting some vital information so that we can go ahead and get the death certificates in order.
Okay.
So we'll try to get into our state system and get them to you as quickly as possible. What was Mr. Johnson's date of birth?
Okay, the date of birth was May 9th, 1959.
Okay, and what was the city?
He was born in Madison.
In Madison, okay. Okay. And I know you all have been married. How long have y'all been married?
Oh, it's been 42 years this year.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. And Miss Johnson, what's your first name?
My first name is Karen, K-R-E-N.
K-A-R-E-N.
Johnson.
Johnson. And what's your maiden name?
Smith.
Okay. Maiden name is Smith. And what was your address? What's your address?
35.
35.
52.
52.
That's G's Mill, Gees. Mill, M-I-L-L.
Yes.
Road. And it's Conyers, Georgia.
Conyers, Georgia. Okay.
30013.
30013. Now, what was Mr. Johnson's occupation?
Well, he was a factory worker.
Factory worker. Okay.
He actually drove a forklift.
Okay.
Forklift driver.
Okay. Now, was he in the Army? Was he in the armed forces?
Yes, and I think he was in about 2 years.
2 years, okay.
I guess it was 2 years.
Was he in the Army, Navy?
He was the Army.
Okay, the Army. Okay, what branch? What branch?
He was in
In
the
Army.
Army.
Excuse me. What? How far did he make it in the Army? Like, was he a second lieutenant? Colonel?
I have to look at the DD 214. I get that back to you, but
Okay.
I think he may have been a sergeant, but I have to look in there and see.
Okay.
I get that back to you. I can fax it to you when I get home.
Just fax it to me. No problem. No problem at all. What was Mr. Johnson's highest level of education?
He went in the Army right after high school, so it would be high school.
High school diploma. So he did graduate.
Yes.
Okay. High school graduate. Now, this part of the vitals should mirror kind of like the birth certificate.
Okay.
I'll be asking questions about his father's full name and his mother's full name and her maiden name.
Okay.
Yes. So what was his father's full name?
His name was Tyrone Johnson. He didn't have a middle name.
Tyrone Johnson. Okay, and his mother's full name.
Her full name was Mary
Mary. Okay.
Catherine
Catherine
Roseberry.
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 Okay. I'm gonna put your name as the informant, just so they know that you were the one giving me this information.
Okay.
Now, for Mr. Johnson, are we looking to have a burial, traditional service? Are we looking to have a cremation?
Yes.
Okay,
We have a burial.
A burial, okay.
Yes.
Now, as far as the burial, have we already kind of decided where he will be getting buried?
Yes, it will be Southview Cemetery, and it's in Atlanta.
Okay, Southview Cemetery.
Have a family plot there.
Okay. Okay. And what day were you looking to have a service?
I'm looking at let's say Saturday.
Saturday. So
Let's
that would
say
be
Saturday.
that will be the 24th. Okay. And do you know where we'll have that service?
Where?
Yes, ma'am. Where will it take place?
Can we look at doing it in your chapel?
Okay, our chapel.
Yeah, let's do it in the chapel.
Okay.
And let's say 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Now, with it being in our chapel and here, would you like the visitation in chapel? Would you like the visitation in one of our parlors?
Let's do it in the parlor, so people can kind of come in.
Come in and come out. Okay. And we'll start the visitation hour as early as 10 a.m. and it will close that night at 7. Is that okay with you?
Yes, that should be fine, because I kind of thought about maybe doing it the day before.
Okay, we
even
can.
before the service.
Okay, we
maybe
can do
from. Can we do it from 5 to 7?
5 to 7. Okay, we can do it 5 to 7. So we do it 5 to 7. I'll let you come in for a private viewing an hour before. So you'll come in at 4. We'll have everybody else come in from 5 to 7.
Yes, that'll be fine.
Yes,
and then we can still start the service at 11.
Okay.
The following day.
And that will be on the 23rd. So that'll be Friday. That Friday.
Yes, that'll be fine. Yes.
Okay. And he'll be in our parlor A.
Okay.
Now I want to start getting some information for the obituary, because I also want to help you go ahead and get those things in order. Okay. So, do you know who is going to be the officiant on program?
Can you get me a minister?
I can. We have a couple here at the funeral home.
Okay, I'd like to use you a minister, your chapel.
Okay.
Because since he's been sick, he hasn't been going to church, so.
Okay.
He's been sick for a while, so I use your chapel.
Okay. Now, any specific type of music that you would like to be played, a song?
Let me check with some of my other family members and see if they had some songs in mind. Okay. Then I'll get back with you. I have all of that ready along with the obituary, because I like